Hi everyone, it's Lorie from Enchanted Dream 71 and welcome to my craft room. I hope you are all happy, healthy, and blessed today, and I want to thank you for coming over and showing my channel some support. So, we did a video and did these faux front envelopes, which, kind of sort of ended up being a hot mess. But anyway, we got through it, right? So we are just going to make the gold one today. This is a gold sparkle. And I have bought, just a slew of packs of these, including vellum ones, when Hobby Lobby actually had them marked way down. So this was $6.99. I got it for $1.74. So yeah, I've got like blue and craft colored and white, vellum, gold, green. So yeah, several different kind of colors. So what we're going to do is make a faux front envelope. And the first person that I saw do this was quite a couple of years ago, quite a few years ago actually. And it was Gail Augustinelli. So the premise is you're going to get you a envelope. You can use any kind of envelope you want. I'm actually going to use this one, which is, it looks like round 7 1/4 by 5. So that should, where's my paper at? Here it is. Should fit on an envelope. In a journal. Yep, see, you'll still have room so it's not busting into the binding there. And you would just clip it on. And we're going to make the front a faux front, and then you'll have just the envelope. It's so pretty and sparkly for Christmas. So anyway, I came across these two, or some Christmas paper that I had. So I really like how this has the sparkle red in it, and then this has some glitter sparkle red in it as well. So, and I have already cut out my little well-tail tab, and look, it's the top of a Christmas tree. So that's what we're going to see. Well, of course, it'll be a sideways Christmas tree, but still, that's what we'll see. So on the side where the flap is where my big piece is going to be, which is this piece here that folds out, okay? So, because I like it better than the other one I did. As you can see, this one's on the outside, this one's on the inside. This side folds out. So, I do think, and of course, it just slides right up in there. So, yeah, but I do think I like this side better. So, I'm going to kind of put that there because the last video I fumbled through everything. So, all right. So, we're going to determine about what you want is how big you want your flap, and then you want to make it about a 1/2 inch or so bigger, so that you can make it like a hinge for the inside, because the one I messed up, we had to make a hinge, so you want to make sure to have enough room for a hinge right there. This right here could be written on, and then there's a pocket there, a little tuck spot. That's so cute. Okay, so that was the green envelope that I got. So stop rambling, Lorie. It is early on Friday morning. It is Halloween when I'm filming. I am working today 9 to 5. But I wanted to craft. So I'm like, get yourself in there and do a video. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and leave, I think, about this much room for my little flap. And let me make sure I have it on here somewhat straightish here. If the edge shows a little bit, I'm not really worried about that because it's gold, and it would actually be cute to have a little bit of a border around it. So that's where we need to cut it. So let me get out this cutter, and we can get that done. So I'm going to do it this way first so that we have this big piece left. So we have this beautiful piece left as a scrap. And then we're going to do it, looks like about there. Yeah, looks close enough. Okay, so this is going to be that piece. And we're going to leave some out. Okay, that looks like it's a little bit tall. So let's cut just another little sliver off. I don't want to cut off too much here. But like I said, it's not going to matter if, really to me, if, yeah, see, now I cut it too small. But that gold's going to show, so I'm not worried about that. So it'll be, I'm going to say, about there. Let's go ahead and actually, you get out of there. Let's go ahead and score it. So it's going to go up this way. So my score line needs to be on this side. So I'm just going to turn it upside down. And I'm going to score it at like 1/2 inch. Because I want to make sure that my socket piece, that I get it cut to the right size. So we score that. And that's pretty much all the scoring we need to do. So we can now put her away. Alright, so on the side with the flap, I'm going to put this here. Just right on top. And then it's going to flip out like that. And that on the inside, if you don't use double-sided paper, you can cover that up if you want to. So that's going to go something like that. That looks a little crooked. But anyway, it is crooked. Yeah, that edge looks really, really crooked. Let me see if I can straighten that up with this one. Just a little bit, maybe. See? I don't want to take too much off of it, but I would like for it to be a bit straighter. Let's try that and see if that made any difference at all. Okay, so that's going to go here. Yep, well, not a whole lot better, but a little bit better. And then this one is just going to, like, butt up to that one. Gonna leave just a teeny tiny space, but not much. So I have that there. So I'm gonna try to hold it and turn it over. And this one's just gonna get cut all the way down. So we'll do that. So we need our cutter again. And we will cut this one about, where's my line? About there. Try to make sure this one's straight. And then we need to cut it here for the length. Okay, so now we have these pieces that we can still use. Now let's see if that's the right size. So that's going to go there. And then, yep, that looks good. That's going to go there. And then this is going to go here. Yep. So, on this one, what did I do with it? We had this on this piece. So, I am going to try to find about the middle, I believe. And we could go ahead and put that on there. But I do want to do some distressing. Go ahead and do it on the inside because I never seem to be able to get them folded exactly right. And then we'll do it on the outside on both sides. Hope you're all doing well today. It is still cold here. I'll do that just to get rid of that white on the edges here. Yeah, still pretty cold. So, Jaslyn, I told you guys, was picked for the all-star team in volleyball, and their team had their first game like an hour away, a little over an hour away last night. So, Papa and I went to that, and they won. It was a sweep, and you can cover this if you like, but I don't think I'm going to. I mean, that's going to be some extra writing space in my opinion. So now we will go ahead and get this put on. But yeah, they won the first and second game, so they go now to the brackets that's going to be at the same place on the 14th and the 15th and of November. So if they end up winning there, I'm going to try to get this somewhat centerish, but it doesn't have to be centered. Then they go to state, which is like, I think 2 hours and something away. So, but so exciting. I think I'm going to varnish that down. Excuse the reach. Get that down really good before we go to gluing it down. So I want this way. So I think we'll start out by putting this piece on. Yeah, I think that's still cut a little bit crooked, but we're not going to worry about it because we can cut a little bit off of this end. Yeah, I see that slope right there. Now I've probably cut it too much, but that's okay. All right, let's see. Make sure my words are going the right way. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be good. And then this one will go here. Oh, that's a little bit too long too. We'll just wait till we get it on there and then we'll cut it off. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue here to glue this piece down. And we're just going to get it as close to the edge as we can. And it's on the side with the flap is where I'm putting that. Just going to get my other bone folder here. And then open it up and give that a good squish. Yeah, that's definitely crooked, but it's going to be okay. I still think it's going to be pretty. And then this one is going to go down through here. Like that. And then that's just going to go under there. Okay. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll go ahead and cut that little piece off right here. See, it's just ever so small. That way I get my glue in the right place. So now this is going to be a little tuck. So we'll glue here. Down through here. Our hand's not very steady this morning. And then across there. And then this we'll put all the way to the edge. Hopefully. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. So that goes all the way to the edge there. So now you have a little tuck spot there. I'll just give this a minute. Give it a little bit of squishy. Kind of helps that glue. And then that's, oh my gosh. I love it. Okay, it's a little bit bulky. So why don't we, let's see, will she fit in here? No. Don't we try to cut just a tad bit off? Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm really scared now. Teeny tad bit off. Okay, everybody breathe. There went nothing. Oh, yeah, I think that fits better. Yay. We did it without messing it up. It's a miracle. Okay. Now we are going to decorate. So I do want to use, let me put my stuff back where it goes. One of these These are the Christmas Fairy Fussy Cuts from papersnippetco.etsy.com, and this is the gold one. She has, like, I'm telling you, bukus of different ones in her shop. I think I ended up buying like 14 kits, so I know, I'm extreme. So I thought one of these little girls would look really cute down here. Oh my gosh, and she's gonna fit perfect. Let's see. Take our too cute. Okay, that's got blue in it. We don't want blue. Oh, she's cute too. She would pretty much cover all of it up too. Oh, she's sweet. Okay, her wings are a bit too much. Her, I could get all of her on there, and she will not bump over that. Oh, there's a snowman. That's kind of cute. They would fit. I don't know. Still kind of liking her. Or her. I really do like her. I think I'm going to put her on there and stop messing around. And then we could put some of the faux age tape down. Go ahead and give that a twist. Okay, got these babies back in there. And then we can find a word. I think I have some vertical words. So we can find some of those to go around there. Try to fussy cut this pretty close. And then we can distress around her. Okay. Try to concentrate here, so. But yeah, the game last night was just so exciting. I hope they do well and go far. It would be amazing if they go to state, but if they don't, that's okay too. They all seem to have had a really good time last night playing and being a team and cheering each other on and all that fun stuff. Okay, now let's get this little piece right there. There we go. Okay, so now that's done. Alright, so let's give her a little bit of distressing here. And I think this is just printed on regular copy paper because I ended up, you know, I'm trying to use up all this different paper where I've bought it at thrift stores and Goodwill and places like that. And I actually got a bunch of it mixed up. So I don't really know what's what anymore. Okay, we're going to get a piece of this and put it... Let's see about where, I think we'll just put it toward the bottom, right there. Okay, then we could just have her stand on that. She's so cute. Okay, let's use the Oohoo stick. Get her glued on. There we go. We almost got her wing off, didn't we? I think off the page. Cute. Okay. So now let's find us a word. I also got this flower out because it has the gold in it. So we may put that there. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's just do it. And then we can look at our words. Probably need to be like a red word. Because I know I don't have any gold. And I would like a vertical. So it's probably going to end up being red. Let's see what we got here. Not that. This. Or I guess it could be green. Okay, let's just move that out of the way for a moment. Don't want poinsettia. And we have these. Best wishes for Christmas may look cute up there. Let's keep that out. Those are too small. I want a bigger word. It's poinsettia again. We've got a red together. That might be cute. Santa. Smaller together. Blessings. I was saying, that does feel like more than one. Blessings and then Christmas. Maybe we'll do blessings here, and I will cut that down. And then we could do best wishes for Christmas up there, that label. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try to get this back in here. Come here. Come here, you. Okay. That goes back in there. So now we will, my husband just got up. So we can dress up today for Halloween at work, but I'm still undecided what I'm going to do. I guess I better get deciding, right? I've got like 45 minutes and I have to go hop in the shower and get ready and go. Okay, so that's going to go up there. Alright, so that goes back in there. And then this one, we are going to take it down to the red. So it's not as wide. Like this. Okay. And there. Okay. And then we'll do a little stressing around it, and this cute little faux front envelope will be completed. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, go ahead and put this away because I'm going to use the art glitter glue. I do still have another project that I saw Sandy do over at Septeria's room. I think it used to be like Septeria 18, and she has changed it to Septeria's room. But in that, it still shows Septeria 18, so that people know she just changed her name, I guess. That she's doing. I haven't watched the whole video, but I did start. And that looks like it's going to be a really fun project. And then I have another project with some envelopes that I would like to do as well. So, did I go around that one? I don't remember. I'll go around it again to make sure. Okay, so we'll get the glue on these two, and this one will be completed. So, I must say, this video went a lot smoother than the last one. It was just a absolutely hot mess. That's cute. And then we'll do that maybe there. So a little bit of white there. Don't really want any white showing. Okay. So now we'll get this word down. Yep. I knew I got too much glue on that. It was going to ooze out. Oh, how cute. Okay, that's done. All right, guys. We are going to call this a video. Get some of this stuff. Oops, sorry. I bumped you. Put up somewhat. All right. So, these are the two we did in the other video. Right there. And then this is the one. Let me get this piece of paper up. Put that back there where it goes. And then this is the bigger one that we did in this video. And again, this can be written on. You can cover that up if you want to. It's just whatever your preference is. Could cover this up and put a pocket over here. I mean, there's endless things you could do with it. You could actually put a pocket over here as well. So there's another idea. And it's so pretty. Wonder. Nope, I'm just going to leave her be. I was going to do some pearls, but now I'm just going to leave her be. I think she's really pretty. And I'm going to do that because I'm going to take a picture of her because I think she's really cute. Put that there and that there. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.